Welcome back to Mindset Vault, the place where we unlock the world's most powerful ideas on success, mindset, and personal growth. Today, we are rediving into one of the most influential personal development books of all time, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. This classic has transformed millions of lives with its timeless principles. Let's open the vault and break down the 7 habits that can completely reshape your life. If you're not yet part of our awesome community, consider subscribing so you never miss an exciting idea. Let's dive right in with habit No. 1. Be proactive. The first habit is all about taking charge of your life. You see, sometimes we act like life pushes us around like a leaf in the wind. We blame external circumstances, the economy, our boss, or our childhood. But highly effective people know they have the power to shape their lives. They don't wait for opportunities, they create them. It's a shift from thinking I couldn't to I won't be a victim. It's about keeping the remote control of your life in your own hands instead of letting others hold it. How can you practice being proactive? By focusing on what you can influence rather than what you can't. By setting goals and working steadily toward them. By turning problems into opportunities, and by choosing how you respond to challenges instead of simply reacting. Remember, proactive people don't just adapt to the environment, they change it. Now let's move on to habit No. 2. Begin with the end in mind. The second habit is about having a clear vision of where you're going. Imagine setting out on a journey without a destination in mind. Chances are you'll wander aimlessly and never truly arrive anywhere. Well, that's often what life is like without a sense of purpose or direction. Covey says we should begin with the end in mind, because if you don't know where you're heading, any path will lead you there. This habit is about understanding your own mortality, appreciating the limited time you have and using it wisely. Ask yourself, what kind of legacy do you want to leave behind? What impact do you want to make on the world? And then work backward from that vision. Remember, if you don't have a clear destination, you're more likely to get lost along the way. Moving on to habit No. 3. Put first things first. Now, imagine your to-do list is piling up and your boss drops off even more tasks. You're pulled in a million directions, attending meetings, returning emails, dealing with urgent requests. It's easy to feel overwhelmed, but here's where discipline steps in. This habit is about setting priorities, not just for today, but for your entire life. It's deciding what truly matters and dedicating your time and energy to it. Covey suggests using a time management matrix to categorize tasks based on urgency and importance. This helps you focus on activities that truly contribute to your goals and your values, not just those that seem urgent. To practice this habit, plan your day based on your long-term objectives. Learn to say no to non-essential tasks and protect your time for the things that really matter. Remember, the key is to put first things first. To consciously allocate your resources to the activities that align with your goals and values. Next, we come to habit No. 4. Think win-win. This habit challenges the traditional view of life as a competition where someone has to lose for someone else to win. Highly effective people strive to create mutually beneficial solutions. Situations where all parties feel they've gained something valuable. It's about building trust, fostering long-term relationships, and creating value for everyone involved. Think about it. When you enter a negotiation expecting to win at all costs, you're likely to end up with a short-term victory that leaves everyone resentful. On the other hand, when you seek a win-win solution, you invest in trust, mutual respect, and understanding. That's a foundation for lasting relationships and broader success. It's also a principle that extends beyond negotiations into every aspect of life. When you think win-win, you see opportunities for collaboration, not conflict. You find ways to add value for everyone, not just yourself. You become a problem solver, a collaborator, and a trusted partner. Let's now explore habit No. 5. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. In a world where everyone wants to be heard, few people take the time to truly listen. We often listen to reply, to counter someone's argument, or to gather information. But true understanding requires a different approach. This habit emphasizes empathy and perspective. It means trying to see things from another person's point of view, understanding their motivations, their beliefs, and their feelings before jumping to conclusions or offering solutions. It's a habit that can transform your relationships, improve your communication skills, and help you solve problems more effectively. In the book, Covey uses the example of his son who had a problem with his baseball cap. When Covey asked him why he didn't throw the hat away and buy a new one, his son replied, "But that would be foolish. Why should I buy a new hat when I can fix this one?" Covey realized that he and his son had different perspectives on the situation. For Covey, the hat was old and damaged and it made sense to replace it. For his son, the hat was still useful, and fixing it was the best option. This simple story illustrates the importance of seeking to understand before being understood. Now let's discuss habit No. 6. Energize. The sixth habit encourages teamwork and collaboration. It's about recognizing that we can accomplish more together than we can apart. Covey defines synergy as the combined action of two or more people that creates a result greater than the sum of their individual efforts. It's about embracing diversity, valuing different opinions, and working together to achieve a common goal. In today's complex and ever-changing world, synergy is more important than ever. We face global challenges that require international cooperation. We need to find common ground and work together to create solutions that benefit everyone. Synergy is also essential for personal growth. When we surround ourselves with talented and diverse individuals, we learn from their experiences and insights. We challenge each other to be better, and we accomplish more than we could ever do alone. Finally, let's talk about habit No. 7. Sharpen the saw. The last habit is all about self-renewal. It's a reminder to take care of ourselves and to find ways to recharge and rejuvenate. Just like a saw needs to be sharpened to do its job well, we need to invest in ourselves to maintain our effectiveness. Covey suggests balancing and renewing 4 key aspects of ourselves: body, mind, heart, and spirit. Taking care of our physical health, exercising, eating well and getting enough rest, nurturing our mental health, learning, reading, expanding our horizons, nourishing our emotional health through empathy, kindness, and compassion, and tending to our spiritual health by connecting with something larger than ourselves, whether that's nature, religion, or a sense of purpose. This habit isn't selfish. It's an investment in our ability to serve others. When we take care of ourselves, we have more to give to the world. We're better able to handle stress, to solve problems, and to contribute to the people around us. So there you have them, the 7 habits of highly effective people. They might sound simple, but they're timeless principles that have stood the test of time. Remember, your life is a masterpiece, waiting to be created. These habits are the brush strokes that can paint it in vibrant colors. If you enjoyed this summary and found these habits insightful, give us a thumbs up and let us know in the comments which habit resonated with you the most. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to Mindset Vault. Together, we can unlock more of the world's most powerful ideas and apply them to our lives. Thanks for joining us today. Until next time, keep these habits in mind and remember, you have the power to create the life you want.